Hello everyone, welcome to IDL Academy once again. In today's lecture, we'll be learning about something very unique, something very interesting. Dear listeners, have you ever come across words which are exactly the same? If you write them from the forward, if you write them from the backward, or if you alternatively write them, then they would be exactly the same. So if you have ever come across such words, those words are called palindromes. Now what are palindromes in English? Palindromes in English are those words, phrases, numbers or a kind of sequence which are read exactly the same if you write them from the forward or if you write them from the backward. Let's look at some example. For instance, the word madam. Now the word madam is written exactly the same if we write it from the backward or if you write it from the forward. Similarly, the word like dad. Now, the word dad can be the same if you write it from the backward or write them from the forward. Similarly, the word mom. Now, the word mom has the same sequence. Similarly, the word did, the word non, the word refer. Similarly, there are more examples. For example, the word level. Okay, this can also be an example of palindrome because it will have the same sequence if you write it from the forward or you write it from the backward. Let me share example of phrase with you. For example, we have a phrase, step on no pets. Now, dear listeners, if you change the sequence of this phrase, if you just write it from the backward, it will again be exactly the same. Like pairs will become step, on, no will become on will become no, and then step will ultimately become pairs. And if I give you an example of numbers, like we have 121, we have 131, and there are so many other examples which would exactly be same if you just change it or if you write it from the backward or if you write it from the forward. So these words in English are called palindromes. I hope you understood today's lecture. If you have understood it, share some examples in the comment box, like the video and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.